Julián, can you tell me a bit about who are some of your productive and inspirational heroes?
The first person that comes to my mind is my grandmother, and I think that to know why, we need to know who she is. So she was born in 1944 to a very poor family. Not poor as starving, but they were just living the day, couldn't really save money, and never mind vacation and all that. For that reason, she has born at 12 years old, mainly as a babysitter. She was born in this small town, and you have like the hospital is in the way through to the school, to primary school where she went. And every morning when she was walking to school, she thought to herself, looking at the hospital, that someday she was going to work there because she wanted to be a nurse. That didn't go well. She got two kids, my mother and my uncle. Unfortunately, the father left her, so she became a single mother at 19. So she had to work all day. She held two jobs. That meant that she was working 16 hours a day and sleeping about 4 hours per day. These jobs were mainly cleaning jobs or taking care of people jobs. So eventually, she got the chance um, to start to. She was able to study what she was to be. She wanted to be. So she went to nursery school. She graduated and she started working. And I can tell you that that made her really happy in a second. And she retired in the 90s, so she was 60 something. But she continued working. She had well, she used to cook on weekends, mainly traditional Argentinian food. She she used to still clean in houses or business. She had she used to make like baskets for decoration. She also learned to make flowers made by fabric. She also did that, and she now still has a small business of renting the, how do you call that, the fabric you put when you set the table,
Dining table cloth?
that thing. Well, she has plenty of them, and she rents them for birthdays or weddings. And she now has a she started building some apartments so she can become a landlord. She has an older sister that tells her that she should stop walking, and she tells me she cannot stand still. And even when you visit her, she cannot stand still. She always has to do something. She is now 73 or 4, and she looks very younger than other people of her age. She still goes by bicycle to wherever in the town, and other people at her age are just not like her. And I think that's mainly the main reason is her spirit, that thing that makes her not able to be still.
Right.
So she still has plans. She still wants to finish this building business, and she wants to travel. I mean, and when you see people of her age, they just stagnate. They lack ambition. And I was reading an essay by Ayn Rand, and there's a quote that says, "Ambitious men do not stagnate," and she did not stagnate. She's one of the most productive persons I know, and mainly because of her ambition. She's a very ambitious person. I don't think she thinks of herself like that, but she is.
So, when you think about your grandmother and think of how much of a hero she is to you, how inspirational she is, what are some of the
Mhm.
life lessons that you take away from looking at her and thinking about your own life?
Well, the basic one, she's a case against determinism because she was born poor and in a not really really peaceful family, and she became a really good mother and a really good working person, productive person. She was born poor, and now she's making plans. She already went to Europe. She's making plans to return to it. I mean, she raised herself up to middle class, and that's something that tells me that you're not determined by where you are born. Also, that productiveness is one of the most important, if not, it is the most important area in every person. And whatever you do, well, I told her that she wanted to be a nurse and that she couldn't be that up to 30 or maybe 40. I don't really remember the dates exactly. But that tells you that no matter how uh, the hardships, you can still overcome them.
That's excellent. Thank you, Julian, for answering my questions.
Okay, thank you.